Welcome, everyone, to another episode on the Speaker Show. Wow, it's been an amazing week. I remain your host, Niniola Fatai. So I hope each and every one of you, you're doing fantastic this evening because trust me, I have something very special for you this evening. And I just want you to follow me, as we dig into this evening topic. So please just bear with me and then come along with me. All right. So, like most of you know, you've seen the flyer out there. So, I'm going to be the speaker tonight. All right. So, because I'm always excited, trust me, guys. All right. So, the topic for this evening is stretch your mind. How and why you need to stretch your mind. So, tonight, I just want you to come with an open mind because it's going to be amazing because I'm going to be giving you reasons why you need to. But most importantly, I want you to understand something that stretch your mind is a common expression that refers to expanding or maybe challenging one's mental capacity. And at the same time, it encourages individual to engage in activities and exercise that stimulate, our cognitive ability, promote critical thinking, and encourage creativity. So tonight I'm gonna be giving you some very, very important key points that I would like you to dwell on as we go. So now the first thing that I want to talk about, I have about like 7 to 8 of them that I've listed here, and I'm gonna be breaking them down as we go. But the first thing first is I want you to understand the importance and then why you need to practice. You need to practice and expand, your capability, when it comes to stretching yourself. When we talk about stretching, what do you understand by stretching? Because it's about you learning something, you getting out of your comfort zone, you not being settled, you not being okay where you are, trying to reach. Imagine, I don't know, maybe there are many of you that goes to the gym. When you go to the gym, maybe you're not used to the treadmill, and then you try it out maybe the first time. You realize that the more you walk, the more you stretch yourself, the better the flexibility your body becomes. So that's to tell you that when we stretch our mind, it works the same way. The same way, you go there, you think about, I want to exercise my body. I want to do something better with myself. I want a good result, maybe a flat tummy, maybe anything more muscle, like the men always like it. So, all right. So I want you to think in the same way this evening. I want you to think about the same way. But the first thing that I want to talk about to us this evening is learning something new. It is very important that you learn something new. The second thing that I've titled this evening is practice mindfulness and also meditation. You need to meditate every single day of your life. You need to meditate every hour. You need to meditate and think about how far your progress is in your life. And then the third thing that I want to talk about with us, that I'm going to be expanding later on, that I want to talk about, is having a meaningful conversation with yourself, which is engaging yourself in conversation. It can be in different diversity, people with different ethnicity, different color. Engage yourself. And the fourth thing that we'll be talking about this evening, which I'm very excited about, is travel and then explore. See, many people are complacent. Many people are okay where they are. Many people just say, I want greatness, but yet they're not even willing to work towards it. And that's why they get jealous of you. Why? Because you put in the work that they are not able to put in. So they want what you have, but yet they're not able to put in the work. So travel and exploring different kind of things, perspective, growing your mind, stimulating, curiosity in your journey. And another thing that I want to talk about with us this evening is embracing creativity. What do I mean by that? Which I'm going to be talking about later on. All these topics, trust me, I am excited about them. And then, another thing also is learning opportunities. when you seek and learn an opportunity. So right now, I'm going to be breaking each and every one of them down for you, like I've mentioned before, because I want you to have this mindset that anyone who stretch are the people who gain, are the people who make use of resources that they have around them. People are limited because they're not able to stretch themselves. People are okay because they are not willing to take that extra effort, to put that extra effort into what you're doing. So, like I've said to you before, the first thing that I've mentioned, learning something new. Take a new hobby. Take a new hobby, or something new, skills that interest you, whether it is playing like a music, maybe instruments, or maybe even cooking, practicing new sports. Maybe there is a sport that you've been aiming towards that, I want to do, I want to get into, maybe I want to get into basketball, I want to get into football. Engage yourself into something. Do something new. Do something new. Enroll in a course or a workshop, a topic that will always, that will get you, that will explore your mind. Do something. And I'm gonna say this, in Brentford, we're gonna be having a workshop which is gonna be hosted by the Speaker Show. Trust me, this is gonna be amazing. We have tremendous partners that they're gonna be coming on. So we encourage each and everyone that's around the area. If you're in Brentford, if you're in Hamilton, if you're in Toronto, you can join in and key into this workshop because it's going to be mind blowing. There's going to be a lot of things that you can learn. Is it going to be the movie industry? Is it going to be art? Like, there's going to be so many things that you can learn during this workshop. The date is going to be posted. So these are kind of opportunity that you can make use of around your areas, in your environment. Get into workshops, seminars. There's this saying, I met this lady a couple of years ago, and then she was like, she was sharing a story with me, and she said, Nini, the greatest thing in my journey that has helped me to be where I am right now is showing up. I don't care where they have the seminar. I don't care where they have the conference. I always show up. And I think I've mentioned this before on the show. You need to show up. Show up in whatever area, whatever thing that is going on. Show up. Embrace lifelong learning by seeking out opportunity to expand your knowledge and skills in the area that you want for yourself. Now, the second thing that I said I'm going to talk about, practice mindfulness and meditation. What do I mean by that? Dedicate each day to a mindful meditation, in order for you to be able to cultivate awareness and focus, and also even mental clarity in your mind. Is very, very important. Practice mindfulness in daily activities, such as, like, it can be eating, it can be doing walking, it can even be in your shower, like you're having your shower. Always take the time. Time is very, very precious. I'll tell you that. Like, time is precious, and you need to make use of that. Don't try to limit yourself and say, oh, I have to meditate only when I'm going to bed. People are limiting themselves. Get out of those limitations. Meditate each time you have the opportunity to. When you're having your shower, instead of thinking of something else, meditate on the progress, on what you want, how you can be better, in your life. Meditate through that, what you're doing, new skills, new thing that you need to be doing. You need to meditate. Engage in a deep breathing exercise or progressive muscle, like, maybe relaxing, maybe going to the gym. Techniques that reduce stress and promote relaxation in your life. It's very, very important that you practice all these little things, because these are the things that will help you to grow and become a better person. And the third thing that I've said that I want to share with you is have a meaningful conversation. What do I mean by have a meaningful conversation? Like I've said before, engage in conversation with people from diverse background, culture, perspective, that will help you understand the word itself. Trust me, everything that you've grown to know is not all that you need to know. There's so much more out there that you need to know. See, I'll tell you this, I've had people, coming all the way from Nigeria down to, like, to abroad. And at the end of the day, you will see some, because they're used to like a particular way of eating. They're used to the pando yam, all those like African food. When they come to this part of the world, they're not able to relate. They're not able to adjust, because why? They just don't want to try something new. They want to try salad. I've heard this a lot from people, and then just salad alone, you will hear them say, "Oh my God, I don't want to eat all these leaves. I don't want all these leaves." So, so you need to get out of those mindsets. You need to be able to learn different cultures, different ethnicity. Learn, get engaged with people. Don't limit yourself. Go outside of your comfort zone. Don't let it be all just black people that you want in your area. Don't let it be just all like, a particular set of people that you want. Get out. Get out of your comfort zone. Be open to learning from others' experience and viewpoints, even if they differ from your own perspective. You need to still be able to learn. You need to still be able to gain something from them. And another thing that I've said I want to share with you, I believe is the fourth thing that I've said I want to share with you, is travel and exploring. You need to travel. You need to, like, don't stay in your home. Your house cannot make you what you want. That's the truth. Being indoor cannot get you to where you want to be. That's just the simple truth. You need to get out of that house, step outside, tour around, visit your area. Some don't even know the new place they need to go. Some are just like, they just go from their house to work, and that's it. Walk home. They go to grocery store and come back. Get out of those lifestyle. Come out of that. Engage yourself. Get outside. Talk. Take your family. If you're alone, go by yourself. Meet people. Adventure. Get yourself out there. Market yourself out there. Even if you don't have something specific that you want to do in your life, but the fact that you are able to get out there, or maybe you're not even sure exactly what you want to do yet, but the fact that you are out there, trust me, there is a 70% chance that something is going to come out. 70% chance, not to even talk of 100%. But imagine when you sit at home, what's going to happen? Nothing is going to happen. It's just going to be same you, same all day, same everything. So you need to get out, engage with local and like, participating, like, culture activities, events. Look up in your area, what kind of event is coming up, what kind of things is coming up, what kind of things is taking place, traditional wise, history. It doesn't matter where it is coming from. Just get engaged, show up. See, this is 2024. This is the time that you need to live your life to the fullest. You need to enjoy your life, because if you don't enjoy it now, when exactly are you going to start enjoying it? When exactly are you going to start, like, gaining something out of your own self? Because when you give all and you have nothing going into your own cup, it will become empty. But when you have something that you're filling that cup, your cup will never run empty. So you need to get out and show up. And another thing that I've said that I want to talk about, I believe is the fifth thing, is embracing creativity. You need to embrace creativity. Engage yourself in activities such as, trying something. Maybe painting. Maybe you like painting. Maybe you like drawing. Maybe you like anything that has to do with craft, or maybe just anything. Maybe it's like acting movies, or maybe you like music. Just engage yourself in creative activity. Maybe making something, doing something. Just don't remain the same person. Experience with different medium techniques and styles to explore your active expression and creativity. See, all these things that I'm sharing with you are very, very important, because you need to embrace the process of creating without judgment, without expectation, but focusing on the joy and the satisfaction that you will enjoy, in the journey of your creativity. And another thing that I've shared with us is that I said I'm going to share with us is seek and learning opportunities. See, this one is very, very important. Like I said, you need to attend workshop. You need to attend seminars. You need to, if it is school that you want to go, in order for you to grow new skills, in order for you to get out of where you are and get to a new place, you need, lecture. Get in, get yourself in a lecture room where you're talking about topics of interest to expand your knowledge and engage with new ideas and concepts. Practice, attend events online, participate in online courses, webinars, vital events to access a wide range of learning opportunities from the comfort of your own home. So you don't even have to get out, but you can still be stretching your mind by learning, by acquiring new skills. All right, this is getting really, really interesting, but I need to quickly tell you guys before I keep going on. Please don't forget to drop your comments. Don't forget to drop your questions because I'm going to be taking questions later on. But so please don't forget to drop them in. So, getting back to our topic. So, join book clubs, discussions, join groups. Join groups, online forum, in order for you to connect with like-minded individuals and engage in intellectual, you know, discourse. These are very, very important. Very, 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 very important. And I'm encouraging you this evening that you need to get out of your comfort zone. You need, to embrace your own ability. And another thing that I want to share with you is read, read, read. Read diverse materials that will help you to explore a wider range of topic, including it can be fictions, it can be non-fictions, it can be biographies, it can be science, it can be philosophies, anything. Read from diverse authors, perspective, in order to gain more insight into different cultures, experience, and viewpoints. Challenge yourself to read materials that it's like, that is just outside of what you're used to, that it's outside of what, you've always known, because knowledge is powerful. Knowledge is powerful. You need knowledge. And how can you gain the knowledge? By exploring different avenue, by going out of your comfort zone, that I want to do something new. I want to learn something new. And this is how, you can be able to grow your mind. And the last thing I want to talk about is question your assumption. Challenge your assumption, your belief system, by questioning why, you hold some certain beliefs. There's some that, we've been brought up with, and then, we get used to that and we don't want to change. Ask, why am I even doing this? Why? That reminds me of, when I was quite young, and my mom, those days, in African culture, they would tell you, do not sweep, and then leave it till the next day. And each time she scares us with that. Whenever she says that, if you sweep, you have to pack it. And sometimes, in Africa, those days, sometimes you might not even have the packer close by, that you need to pack it. So out of curiosity, she always says that to, to scare us, just because probably she wants us to just get it on. But they kind of make it look like, it's something that you have to do, it's a taboo. So there was a day that I was like, okay, you know what, I'm even going to try this and see what's going to happen. So I swept the floor and left it without packing it. And I was like, okay, I want to see what's going to happen. Because I kept on asking her, what's going to happen? What will happen? What will happen? And then she's just like, you have to do it. Oh, it's a taboo. Is this, is that? I'm sure a lot of people can relate to the story. See, these are the things that you need to question your belief, the things that you've been used to, the ways that you've been used to doing things. You need to question those things, explore alternative points, engage in curiosity and critical thinking by asking thought and provoking questions and seeking evidence to support or to challenge your assumption. You don't know it all. You don't know it all. You don't know it all. So embrace uncertainty and be open to changing your perspective as you gain new insights and information. All right. So thank you everyone. You guys have been doing amazing. It's been an amazing time. I just feel like keep talking and talking and talking. But you know what? We just still have to do what we have to do. So I'm gonna be reading some of the questions here and then let's see how that's gonna go. All right, so I have a question here that says, how can one overcome mind challenge and obstacles? Just like we've talked about, how can you overcome a mind challenge and obstacles? The most important thing that I want to tell you, the most important thing, you need to be a man and a woman, you know, that knows within yourself that no matter the obstacle, no matter the challenges, you are never giving up. And how you can overcome it is by seeing the positive side of it, is by seeing beyond that problem, is by seeing beyond that circumstances, seeing yourself as an overcomer, seeing yourself that it is just a time. You're just going through this moment. It will never last. Seeing above that situation. That's one of the ways that you can overcome challenges, that you can overcome obstacle, and by not giving up, being resilient, and saying, well, no matter what, I'm gonna make it. I hope that answered the questions. Excuse me. All right, so another person said, expanding your network is vital because if you can stretch your mind, you can reach your goal. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you can stretch your mind, you can definitely reach your goal. Because if you don't stretch your mind, there's no how you can reach your goal. There is no how. People who are limited, they end up not doing anything. They end up not achieving nothing in their lives. And in order for you to be able to achieve, in order for you to succeed, in order for you to make it, you need to stretch your thinking. You need to stretch your knowledge. You need to stretch your mind so you can be able to achieve and do something significant in your life. All right. So they succeed come this suck okay this okay they succeed comes with pain. Do people need to go through pain to succeed? I'll tell you, that's a very beautiful question. That's a very beautiful question. I'll tell you, success doesn't come easy. It's not cheap. Being at the top is not cheap. And understanding that even at the top, it has levels, it has categories, it has stages. So success, it comes with a lot. It comes with a lot of pain. And when we talk about pain, we're talking about, you know, the resilient spirit, not giving up, trying several times, failing over and over and over, where you could have been like, I'm not doing this anymore, but you still kept on at it. You still kept on going, keep driving on, So success, people needs to go through pain in order to enjoy success. And I've explained the kind of pain. Everybody go through it. The people who are at the top, they've been in situations in their lives that they've thought about, that's the end of it. But yet, they didn't quit. They overcame. They stand still. They stand still. And that's why, we see them as leaders. We see Microsoft today. So, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. All right. So that's why we see Microsoft. We see Apple. Those people just didn't make it overnight. They went through some challenges, some tough times. You know how many times that they failed over and over and over and over, but yet they didn't quit. So, absolutely, yes, people have to go through some level of pain in order for them to achieve success, because success is not cheap. It comes with a lot of work. I hope that answered the question. All right. So, someone also said, to stretch means to reach somewhere. What happened if you didn't see someone? So, excuse me. So, what happened if you didn't see someone that will make you stretch? We've just talked about that. You need to get out. Someone cannot come and make you stretch from the comfort of your home, from your living room, from your bedroom. It's not possible. You need to get out. When you meet people, when you engage, follow all the steps that I've talked about today. Practice them. Then it will help you, you know, to stretch. It will help you to see. Eventually you will find like-minded people who want the same thing, who are going the same way. You will find like-minded people, and that will help you. That will encourage you, you know, in that journey. So follow the steps. We've talked about it. If you follow it, it will help you. And I hope that answered the question. All right. So if there's no more topic, if there's no more question, I'm just gonna round up with this that I've written down. A mind that is stretched, you know, by so excuse me, a mind that is stretched with new experience and new ideas can never go black, you know, can never, 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 can never go back to the same old ways when the mind is stretched. So, a mind that's stretched will always advance in their life, will always progress, will always, always move from one step to the other, in another, till they get to where they're going. So it is important that you stretch your mind. You stretch your mind. And I'm going to quickly take this last question right here. Does life stretch? Does life stretches from where you are to where you want to be unconsciously? No, it doesn't work like that. You need to put in the work. You need to get out. You need to engage your mind. You need to do something. You need to acquire more knowledge. So life does not stretches from where you are to where you just want to be. No, it doesn't happen overnight. You need to put in the work. You need to put in the effort. If you don't put in the effort, nothing is going to happen. You are just going to remain where you are. So you need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to stretch. That's why I said, get out of your home, go outside, show up, be involved. Be involved in your community with what's going on around you. Be involved. And that's how you are going to begin to progress. Read books. Read books. Read books of people that they've experienced, they've gone through so many things. How did they triumph? How did they come out on the winning side? Read books, engage, expand your knowledge. Very, very important. And the last question I'm going to be taking, I know I said last question, but I'm sorry. And the last question I'm going to be taking is, does a stretched mind also means continuation? That's a good question. Absolutely, yes, because stretching your mind, you can't stop today and say, because I stretched today and I'm okay today. It's something that has to continue. You have to keep doing, keep doing. Even when you get to where you need to be, you still keep on doing it. You keep stretching, you keep learning. Knowledge is powerful. No man knows it all. So you need to be able to learn more. each time, every day that you have the opportunity to, you need to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow your mind and grow your mind. So, without being said, I just want to say a very, very big thank you to each and every one of you. You guys are very amazing this evening. You guys have done so well, and I am very, very excited. All right. So, next week, we're going to be having a very special guest, okay? And I want you guys to come. This man is going to make you laugh. He's a comedian and he's running things in the city of Hamilton, in the city of Toronto. He's doing things like, honestly speaking, you guys don't want to miss, because he's an amazing man that is gonna sweep you off your feet. So please show up next week. Thank you guys so much for always showing up, for your dedication, for your time. I just want to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you. I remain your host, your one and only Niniola Fatai. Thank you for tuning in on the Speaker Show. And please do not forget to share the video. Do not forget to share with someone. Today, it might not be for you, it might be for someone, you know. But when you share, you're able to impact someone's life because you did something for that person, because you don't know what that person is going through in their life at this particular time. So that is why it's important for you to share and share and share. And please do not forget to click on the notification button as well too, so that way you can get new updates, new videos that's coming on, so you can get that. All right, so thank you very much. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you next week. Please come on time. And I'm sorry, you guys are wonderful anyways. So thank you. The Speaker Show, Nini Lafatai. I'll see you next time.